So I'm gonna be upfront here. Call Me Carson is not somebody I'm, a fan of or anything. I am familiar with his work and I understand what he does. He's like a Twitch streamer. He's also done some stuff on YouTube, with the whole Discord trolling community or something like that. So he's kind of made a pretty big name for himself. He's definitely up there in like the e-celeb tier list. I don't know. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. What we are here to talk about today is his ex-girlfriend who cheated on him, who's issued the apology video. YouTuber apology videos, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's some of the best content on YouTube. Some of the most notoriously, solid content you can see on YouTube. So I'm actually excited. Now, just to give you guys an idea of what's going on here, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So this is Carson, in case you didn't know what he looks like. Now, some of these photos are a little unflattering, obviously, because he plays like sort of like the character of like this awkward high schooler or whatever, but that's Carson. You can see in his picture right there. This is the girl who was his girlfriend that she cheated on, or she cheated on Carson. That's the girlfriend right there. And then this is Fitz, the guy that she cheated on Carson with, right here. And ironically enough, when you pull up their Instagrams, you can see a recent photo with Carson and Fitz together. So, yeah, that timing though, not the best. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at her apology. I'm curious to see how exactly she worms her way out of this, because you're really in a lose-lose scenario, and you're also in a situation that nobody can have sympathy to you for. Like, it's not like people are gonna be like, it's okay, I understand, sometimes you just cheat on people. Of all the things that people on the internet take highly seriously, cheating is like the number one thing. Like, if you cheat on somebody online, you are looked at as like the spawn of Satan. So there's no way she's gonna get out of this. She is a girl, so maybe she can, maybe the simps will give her a pass or whatever. But, I feel like, the few 2,000-3,000 simps or whatever, they give her a pass. It's just not gonna be enough for her to really recover that quickly. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at this right here. And by the way, I had to open up a Chrome tab so I could boost the audio, because the audio on this apology is really damn low. That's like a YouTuber staple, right? So they'll film in a really messy location, the camera quality is really bad, and the audio quality is really bad to kind of make it look more realistic or whatever, I guess. I could be, just doing like psychoanalysis. Maybe that's not what she was thinking about. But, these YouTuber apology videos, when they're really low quality and really not done very well, coming from a streamer whose job is to have, like good audio and good presentation or whatever, I don't know, it just seems a little interesting to me. Anyway, let's begin.
Hey guys, I'm sorry this took so long to come out. I was processing things and thinking things through, and this is my first time going through something like this, and I
like how she words it, this is her first time going through something like this, yeah, I'm going through this, as if she's the one who got cheated on. No, you were the cheater.
Wanted to go about it as best as I possibly could. And I want to be honest. My relationship with Carson was very complicated. I had a boyfriend at the time, and neither Carson nor my boyfriend at the time knew about each other. And while I was clear...
Now wait, is that boyfriend Fitz? Because if it's not, that means there was 3 men involved. There was Carson, the secret boyfriend that had no idea Carson existed, and then Fitz on top of it. Wow, I'm really hoping that secret boyfriend is Fitz, because if that, wow, I can't believe she just reveals that right up top. Jeez, that's almost worse than the cheating, like dating somebody but also dating somebody else and not telling them or the other person about it. Like, she's like fucking over like 3 different guys here, or 2 different guys, I guess. I don't know, man. That's insane.
Clear with Carson that Carson and I were not in a relationship, I still let him on, and ended up hurting Carson and my boyfriend at the time very badly in the process. I am now seeing a therapist, and although I didn't realize it at the time, I was dealing a lot with depersonalization, and I felt like I was 2 different people living 2 different lives. I felt like a passenger in my own body.
So is that the route we go down now all the time? Is that it's just a mental health issue? I'm having mental health issues or whatever. I mean, very obviously you are if you're, dating well, 2 different men and also fucking a third, you know, and, you know, fucking over all these guys at once. I mean, obviously you have some sort of issues going on in your head. But I mean, who comes out with their apology video when they just cheated on somebody saying, yeah, you know, I'm going through stuff. This is my first time going through stuff. I'm having all these mental health issues or whatever. It's like really great way to make yourself become the victim. This is a situation where there's one, well, I guess now that she's admitted there was another guy involved, 2 victims. You are not the victim. There are 2 victims here. You are the problem. You are the perpetrator. The only reason why this stuff has happened is it's your fault. And Fitz's fault a little bit too for, you know, breaking the bro code and, you know, fucking his bro's girlfriend or whatever. That's nah, no. But yeah, obviously there's, you know, problems going on here. I mean, it doesn't take a scientist or a therapist to, you know, get that from just watching this video and really listening to the situation. But I mean, is it just me, or is this just come off as a little bit disingenuous to really throw your mental health issues like 1 minute into a video where you did something bad? Just say you did something bad. Don't give me your sob story. I'm not interested. You did something bad. Just own up to it.
I ignored very conflicting feelings and thoughts, and I was very lost and confused. And I didn't know what I wanted or what was important to me. And this was when I got involved with Fitz. And I handled it very similarly to how I handled previous things. I depersonalized a lot. And
so she's saying she has a history with this.
I was very lost and confused and didn't know what I wanted and made a lot of bad decisions because of that. And I hurt both him and Carson and their friendship as well. And Carson and I streamed together, and his community very much saw us as a couple, which we encouraged. And it felt really good to have such a positive impact on so many people. And I'm sorry to all those people that I let down and disappointed. There are so many things I could have done better. And I was lost and confused, and I ended up hurting people that I cared about. And in the future, I want to be better, and I want to focus on myself, which is why I'm taking further time off streaming. And I'm working through my depersonalization. I'm still seeing my therapist. And I want to live my life more openly and honestly. And more than anything, I want to be honest with myself, which is something that I've struggled with a lot.
Does this not read off to you guys like a script here? I don't know, man. You know, I don't want to like overpick or overanalyze or something, but when she's saying like, I'm sorry to the community that I hurt, I just feel like it's just throwing Carson under the bus. I mean, he's the primary person you should really be apologizing to. And I guess she did that, you know, at the start or whatever. But I mean, it just comes across as really disingenuous, but maybe I'm looking too deep into it or something. I don't know, man.
And I'm sorry to everyone. I'm sorry to my community and anyone that I've disappointed or let down.
Yeah, it's like the apology to the community to maintain those subscribers, those followers, you know. Like, I'm sorry to you first, and then, you know, oh yeah, you know, Carson, and I guess the other guy that's not involved. Or that wasn't mentioned, rather.
Sorry to Carson's community. I'm sorry to Fitz's community and anyone else's community who was affected by this. Anyone who had to deal with this drama in their chat. I'm sorry to Tempo. I'm sorry to Fitz for hurting his image and his friendship with Carson. I'm sorry to my ex-boyfriend.
Well, I mean, Fitz still, you know, he still went in for it, so I don't really think he gets much sympathy from this either. I mean, you know, you break the bro code, what can I say?
For handling our relationship so poorly. He is very much a victim in this, and Carson, who was also a victim in this and deserved a lot better. I don't expect anyone to forgive me, but I hope that this, at least, can provide some understanding.
Well, there you go. There's the apology video. Now, obviously, I come off as a little bit harsh here because, you know, I mean, how else do you respond to this? But be sure to let me down in the comments below what you think of this apology. Did you think it was good? Did you think it was just another one of these YouTuber apologies or whatever? Let me know down below in the comments. Hit the like video if you found this informative. My name's Augierfc. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and all that shit. I'm a streamer here on this YouTube channel, so, you know, notifications helps people know when I go live. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later, everyone. Peace out.